It's great to know that I'm going to give you some good news this month, Pisces. I'm going to give you the astrological reasons for that, but a little hint there. It's got to do with money. It's got to do with finance. It's got to do with income. It's got to do with all of that nice shiny gold stuff. And I'll start your chart going, and then I'll be able to explain a little bit more as this month of March 2023 unfolds. Firstly, this incredibly wonderful combination of Venus and Jupiter in your second house of income. You may have heard a few people talking about the alignment of Venus and Jupiter right now. That's always a very, pardon me, a very sought after conjunction. And depending on which sector of the chart it happens in, here in your case it's the finance sector, very, very fortuitous. The other thing we need to look at here is this quick moving moon. It's a full moon on the 7th. You've got Mercury moving into your sun sign, and then Saturn also on the same day moving into this sun sign. So coupled with this lucky combination of Venus and Jupiter, the full moon here in your 7th house has a really nice flavour of communication, partnership and collaborative enterprise, which I think is also going to augment this financial combination that I'm talking about. The moon for you, especially as it gets stronger, is the dominant feature of this 5th house, the house of creativity, the house of children, that childlike sort of spiritual state. It really is a lucky full moon for you here. So apart from the business and financial positives, it's pretty good for your relationships as well. It gets a little darker as the month proceeds, but I'll bring your attention back here to your sun sign, Pisces. You see this conglomerate of planets. That's a little bit tough. That can bring with it considerable weight, especially in the career area. You notice there's a square aspect, that red line there between the moon, around the 13th, 14th of March. As it moves through this area for a couple of days, that can be a little bit trying for you. And this transit of Saturn is a rare one because it doesn't happen except for once every 30 odd years. So here it's a 2.5 year cycle that has just commenced, coinciding with that full moon in your 7th house, and then swinging around here, and keep in mind sometimes I miss it when I'm talking too much. 22nd is the key date for this. That's going to be really important, and I feel a time when you are going to really put all the pieces of the jigsaw together, Pisces, and understand the ramifications of that. Venus moves out of that 2nd house but is replaced by the transit of Mercury, and then very, very shortly after there, on the 21st of March, what we call the ingress into Aries, again into the 2nd house. And then the 4th factor is this new moon that's going to take place here on the 22nd. That is the really big one, because we saw the Jupiter-Venus combination there bringing you good luck, but the new moon there shows us new ideas that can be hatched, a whole new perspective on the way you've been earning money. And for that matter, that moon, which was full there in the collaborative house, could be business partners or people that you work with being a lot more open, giving you more opportunities, or in fact your spouse or partner, your romantic partner, maybe now being on the same page and augmenting your efforts to achieve more on a worldly level. Notice the position of Pluto too, right at the end of the month here, 26th. It moves out of this 11th house. More than likely, I'd have to check. It'll probably retrograde back a little later. But for the most part, it's done its work here in the 11th house. It's transformed a lot of your friendships and associations there. And now we see it's getting ready for another 12 to 14 year transit. It's a long transit in this 12th house of spirituality, of really eliminating all of that shit that's been holding you back in your life. That's coinciding also with the 5th house transit of Mars, one of your best planets, activating your creativity and giving you that confidence that you've maybe been lacking. So all in all, it's a lovely end to the month, notwithstanding that backdrop of the new 2.5-year transit of Saturn that's starting. That's just going to stabilize you, and if you're able to direct your energies properly, I think this is going to be a very, very successful period, and this month is going to be the springboard for you to do that. We're over at astrology.com.au. Don't forget to subscribe first, Pisces. Duck on over there, take a look at what else we've written for March 2023, along with all the daily, weekly and yearly readings that can supplement what I'm saying here and give you a bigger picture. Lots of free readings. Please drop me a line if you want. More than happy to hear from you, and more than happy to see you here again next month when I'll be here giving you your April forecast. Take care. Look after yourself. Bye-bye.